Excited to be on here tonight. To our seven-figure mentorship call. Pumped you guys are on here. If you have people that you want on, make sure that they get the link. I'm Marcus Live official. Guys, we are live, and we're going to go ahead and record this as well. For those who are not able to get on here, we are recording live on the cloud. So I want to welcome you guys to the call. Man, this has been an amazing weekend. The CEO, Christopher Terry, has been here in town for our Super Saturday, did an amazing event yesterday. He has stayed in town for this call, so we're pumped to bring him on. As a little bit of edification for Chris, you know, I came to the company about 2.5 years ago, and I saw something that he did for an elderly woman, and I just remember saying to myself, this is the kind of guy that I want to work with. That's the kind of guy I want to work with. Somebody who's been successful, but truly, sincerely, genuinely cares about other people. So guys, I'm grateful to have planted my flag here at Marcus Live and to lock arms with Christopher Terry and the other leaders here. He has literally helped take this company all over the globe. I've been having more fun at Marcus Live than anything I've done previously. So just extremely grateful to have him on the call tonight. So guys, look, he is the CEO of the company. He is the founder of Marcus Live. He's been changing people's lives for several decades, teaching people how to trade. So guys, let's give it up for the CEO, Mr. Christopher Terry. I want you to put in the chat box in all caps, Chris with an exclamation mark. Guys, I want you to let's see the chat. I want you to blow up with fire emojis and Chris's all in the chat. Look at all those coming through. We got 500-600 new messages. I can't even get to the bottom. There's so many people excited for you here, Chris. Fire emojis. Chris is in the house. Let's go ahead and turn it over to Mr. Christopher Terry.
Woo! What is up, everyone? So we're going to get our screen set up here. Brandon setting me up. All right. So, Brandon, can we just set the screen properly so I can see it? Guys, just give us, guys and girls, just give us a minute.
Right there.
Right there, you sure?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Wow. Thank you, everyone, for coming on the call tonight. I appreciate this. I'm sitting in an office in Utah with Brandon, and I love Brandon. Brandon shows up to this meeting, and I'm the one in the T-shirt on the screen. You're the one in the suit and tie. He's literally,
you're the boss.
You're sitting in a suit and tie. So I just appreciate everyone in the company that's has been part of this journey. The journey started almost 5 years ago. On July 4th of 2013, we launched IML. I launched IML to give people freedom on Independence Day, and that was it, man. And we've grown and went down and grown and went down and grown and went down over the years. Typical of any market, of any business where you have that stair-step growth. And viral, I guess it got viral in the past year. And we just been exploding around the world. And today is going to be the first of our monthly State of IML calls. You know, quite honestly, when I saw the email come through, I saw the State of IML, and I thought, well, that doesn't sound good. It sounds scary, like I'm supposed to do something. But the fact is, we came up with it. It sounds right, the State of IML. So every month, middle of the month, I will do an update for iMarkets Live and give you all the updates, everything so we can be as transparent as can be of what's going on behind the scenes, what's going on in the field, what's going on with technology, because we got so much happening that it doesn't get to the guy that's way out there or maybe is not plugged in properly. But the way you plugged in properly is promote this event once a month, and also promote the weekly Million Mindsets with Alex Morton and David Motier and Poppy and Jason, all the great leaders in our company. Every week, promote that because they're coming up with new things. And I was asking Gerard, who has been with us since day one, to give me some updates so we can actually share some stuff tonight. And I have a whole ton of things to go over. But first, I want to thank the leadership, guys like David and Monique and Jason and Lawrence and Yvonne and all the great leaders in the company. Same way Brandon, Matt Rosa, Alex Morton, who's been a total blessing to the company. He came here guess it was August of 2016. We sat down for 4 days, and he said, Chris, we're going to be the biggest. We're going to be the most classiest, world-class operation out there. If you trust me, we'll lock arms. And it's blown my mind of all the tens of thousands of lives that have been changed. So thank you, Alex Martin, Executive Vice President. So let's get started. I wanted to, we're going to talk a little bit about the network marketing side to start, the customer side and network marketing side. Right now, we have around 75,000 customers. We're upwards between 70, 75,000 customers. And when you get levels like that, it'll change thousands by the day, all right? And eventually, we're shooting for 1 million customers by the year 2020. And we're getting there. Right now, we're starting to have that formulation where we're starting to see growth globally, evenly global around the world. Half the business is the United States, the other half is around the globe. It's exciting now to start seeing Asia pop up, Japan and Hong Kong, and seeing other countries like Singapore and Malaysia also starting to get going. And I'm real glad to support that. Before we get to the ranks, last year I traveled about 60% of the year. I was out in the field traveling. First 12 months of this year, I was doing a lot more corporate end, behind the scenes. And this is the first event this past weekend. I came to Utah to support Brandon Boyd, actually the third event to support Brandon Boyd and Jason. And we had an amazing event yesterday. But a couple things I plan to do is get back in the field, come to those cities, come to those countries where things are happening. So I'm getting requests all the time. And so, you know, wherever you are out there, wherever the dream is going, I'm coming, all right? Make no doubt about it. I'm coming to London. I'm coming back to Paris. I'm going to Belgium. I'm going to the Caribbean. I'm going all over the States. And I'm looking to partner up with everybody once again and just get out and just share the dream, share the vision that started 5 years ago. So let's talk about different ranks, and then we're going to talk about some of the new people that hit some major levels in the company. On the network marketing side, we have this past week that were paid at levels. And so you understand, 5 years ago, it was myself, was Isis, and Gerard. And we're thinking, you know, how do we do this? How do we take this dream of trading Forex and network marketing and expand around the world? And here we are now. Doing what we originally intended to do, was to share freedom and free enterprise around the world, taking trading and network marketing, combining them together. So we kick off on the network marketing side. This past week, we paid nearly 1,500 people at the Platinum 600 level. Now, as a disclaimer, risks, there is risk in trading, there's risk in network marketing, results aren't typical. We want to make sure we put our disclaimers out there, but there's nothing wrong with giving you updates and actual facts, okay? So the fact is, we paid nearly 1,500 people at $600 a month, which is Platinum 600 level. That's exciting, knowing that 1,500 lives are enhanced by $600 a month on the network marketing side. At the Platinum 1,000 level, congratulations to everybody hitting levels. 678 people hit the Platinum 1,000 level this past month that are getting paid at that level. And this changes from day to day, from week to week. We have nearly 300 people at Platinum 2,000 level. That's amazing, because when we started the company, and I looked at all these other great companies out there, every other company out there, they got my total respect, my total love. I use network marketing products. I love the network marketing industry. And when I started the company, my goal was to get people on stage, get people paid in this industry, where they could maybe not do it at some other companies. I put together an aggressive compensation plan, a fair plan, that people could come in and achieve ranks and help others do the same thing. And nearly 300 people making $2,000 a month, that's amazing. Then we go up to the Platinum, these are the bigger ranks, Platinum 5,000, we have nearly 100 people. It's actually 96 people that got paid this last week at the Platinum 5,000 level. We have at Chairman 10, we have 50 Chairman 10 in the company. We have 12 Chairman 25s. That means around 25,000 a month, plus 25,000 a month plus bonuses, the additional bonuses. 12 people at the 10 and 25, 9 people at chairman 50, 4 people at chairman 100, and we have 2 people, two teams. One of them is Jason Brown and Matt Rosa, who were the first ones to hit the chairman 500 level, and David and Chanel Immonitier. Thank God for them coming into the company. They're 2 of the most amazing people in the world. They are the power couple. Call it what it is. Them. I love Yvonne and Monica Tapia and David and Chanel, but they hit that Chairman 500 level. Thank you. Thank you, David and Chanel, for sharing, blessing the world. Blessing the world. I mean, these guys are traveling. They're out there building business. I also want to recognize Alex Morton, Yvonne Tapia, and Monica for what they're doing, the executive vice president of the company and the vice president of sales. And they've been doing so. It kind of hooks me up a bit just to know all the lives. I'm on the phone with these guys all the time. And what's great is today in London, there was over 2,000 people at an event, and Yvonne Tapia yesterday was walking in the streets of London, and he crossed paths with Grant Cardone. Today, Grant Cardone walks on stage at an iMarkets Live event with the microphone on the stage. Thank you, Yvonne Tapia, for just having that energy, just crossing paths with other leaders in the industry. So I do recognize some of the people that had hit some great ranks this past month. I want to recognize new Chairman 10, Anas Haja. It's I don't know by Anas. His last name is a bit difficult. H-I-J-A-H. Anas Haja at Chairman 10. Thank you, Anas. Anas actually was in the business 2 years ago. He left and come back. He originally hit the Platinum 20 level, Chairman 20 level, left and came back, and he hit Chairman 10 pretty quickly. So I'm looking forward to seeing him hit the Chairman 25 and above. We have Mark and Kat Sterling, Chairman 10. I was actually on the phone with Mark today, believe it or not. And congratulations, Mark and Kat. Trevor and Marika Wilson out of the Bahamas in the past month hit Chairman 10. Congratulations, Spectrum Group, Chairman 10. I don't know if the Spectrum Group is, but thank you so much for being part of the family and enhancing lives. We have Judy and Keisha Penn from the Cayman Islands, Chairman 10. And you know what? Cayman Islands is one of the most famous places. You can go scuba diving out there, and you actually walk out 200 feet, 200 yards from the beach. It goes straight down nearly 3,000 feet. If you ever want to go scuba diving, go to the Cayman Islands and visit, plug into one of the meetings. And out of France, Jimmy Rowley, who him and I were on the phone the other day, and today he was out, was yesterday out there, just a big event we had in France with Yvonne and Alex. So Jimmy Rowley, congratulations for Chairman 10. Nick Gomez, man, I remember when Nick came in business not too many months ago, him and Julian Kushner and Johnny Lopez had come in the business. They've just been blowing it around the globe. Congratulations, Nick Gomez at Chairman 25. And Nicola Palacios out of Peru and Colombia. I remember when he come to New York and we sat down face to face, and he said, "Give me your heart." I gave him my heart, joined the company, and within 6 months he's at Chairman 25. I guess you have to come and visit me if you want. So all these guys I personally have met and I know them. Emery and Darwin. Emery and Darwin, they're just the most amazing guys. Again, they were once in IML, had left for a short period of time, came back and hit Chairman 50 right now. I watch their Instagrams all the time, so I'm just watching their lives change and changing us, and to see Darwin grow and just professionalize, wearing suits and ties. God bless you, Darwin. Thank you for everything, and congratulations to your team. Alan Badia, Chain 100 at Mexico. Alan is awesome. If you ever get a chance, go see him speak or get on one of his webinars. And in Miami, at the Miami, when he's speaking, just make sure you're there. He's one of the most dynamic speakers, and I believe he was one of the fastest to go Chairman 25 and 50, and I think possibly even 100. And last but not least, again, David and Chanel in Imonite, huge celebration, huge thanks. Everybody, just say congratulations in the chat room to all these great leaders, and thank you. seeing all the numbers, the success that we're having is just evidence that we're doing the right thing. And I always say, do the right thing, the right things will happen. And we have an intention. Our intention is to help others succeed, to help others get free, and just plug into this free enterprise system. And make no mistake about it, nothing they've done is easy. It's hard work, extreme hard work to be successful. No kidding. This, I sit here with Brandon. I watch the way his exercise videos are, and just to see his physique and how amazing it is. But he's in the gym every morning for 2 hours prior to him even waking up. The man's a beast. So there's no doubt about why he's so healthy. Same thing with your financial health. You got to put the work in. You have to put the work in. Whether you're trading network or network marketing, you have to put the work and be consistent. I believe Jim Rohn, who said you have to have a bunch of right little decisions every day that lead you to success. A bunch of the wrong little decisions will eventually lead you to failure. It's not one thing you can do right or wrong that's going to make you successful or failure. It's a consistent right or wrong decisions. And actually, I think it was Adam, the last name. Anyway, a close friend of mine, which guy's last name, because I'm nervous, I'm online, had actually repeated that to me just recently when I saw him. So anyway, he's actually in the group, Brandon. Anyway, I want to do some more updates on the corporate side. New York City, building out an amazing infrastructure. We have a whole team that's getting built out right now. We have a new COO of the company. His name is Frank Gomez. Guy's amazing, been in corporate America for many, many years, very, very successful. He's Dominican, he speaks multiple languages, a little bit of French, speaks Spanish, English very well because he's from America originally. Has a Dominican background. And we work day to day together. And one of the most amazing and humble human beings in the world does not stop. He's working around the clock, just like all the other chairmen, just like all the other leaders. I call him in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. We're having phone calls. He's up in the morning, and he's connected with the Yvonne Tappers and the Jasons and Alexes and all great leaders. And we're proud to have a new CEO of the company. He's working together on the security side. He's working together with all the attorneys and the legal firms and the compliance. And no question about it, he's an amazing asset to what we're doing. And he's working together with Ice Torre, the CFO, and the building a strong infrastructure in New York City. So welcome Frank Gomez as our new COO and a leader out there, and I'm looking forward to great things happening with him and working together with him over the many years. I know Frank for, about 30 years, 29, 30 years. So he's not new to me or ISIS, but he's new to IML. So we welcome him with open arms. So you'll see him at some events going forward, definitely in Miami, at our Miami Stores event. What we're doing on right now is we actually engaged with a compliance officer, hold on a second. Brandon's fixing my screen here. Okay. So we actually engaged a compliance team. We already have compliance. What we did was we reached out and connected with a big compliance firm, and they're taking over our whole compliance back end. They're actually training new compliance people, and we engage them for ongoing. So you'll have a strong compliance team behind the scenes. Just so you know, stuff like these income claims, when you put stuff on the internet, make sure you put disclaimers. Don't show your money. Don't show your profits with trade. Don't show all that stuff. It's honestly, to me, it's not impressive to show that you make $30 or $200 or $1,000. It's actually not compliant. You want to protect the house and keep away from that hype with the money. Don't do it, okay? Take it from the CEO. I've been in the industry trading. I've made fortunes. I've never seen me put profits on the internet. So there's no reason why anybody else needs to do that. So if you're going to do anything, always put disclaimers. So compliance for us is a major thing. It will keep us solid for the long term, have a legacy brand here. So everybody reach out to you. You can police each other. And if you have anything that just is right, send it to compliance@imarketslive.com, and you're helping us and helping the family. So we want to welcome the new compliance team that's been put in place by Markets Live. In terms of what we have on social media and also on Google, I know if you do search with IML, you may see some negative things. Well, look, you search out, you're going to see it, right? But we have a social media reputation management firm costing us a pretty penny, but you know what? The investment is worth it, and they're in place and they're already working to start cleaning up our reputation, to start enhancing our reputation, enhancing all social media, all Google stats, everything across the board. We have a high-powered firm out of New York to handle all of this. So you understand that we're not playing around on that side. Our goal is to protect each and every one of you, to give you the best of the best of the best, the best compliance team, the best social media reputation firm, and CEO and all that. I don't understand how all that works, but we're definitely making sure everything's cleaned up. We also have been working together all over Latin America. We have attorneys that are working all over Latin America, that are working all over Europe, European attorneys, Latin American attorneys. We're going to have an Asian attorney. We have attorneys in the US, in New York. I think about 7 attorney firms around the globe we're working very closely with to take us and ahead of the curve, to make sure that we're compliant, to make sure we're registered around the globe, which we're registered around the globe, to make sure we're compliant, to make sure everything is perfect, to protect everyone in the company. So if you ever wonder, is IML have lawyers? Yes, in Europe. We have extremely powerful law firms that are handling multiple law firms, multiple countries. Same thing with Latin America. We have a Latin American firm that's co-partnering with all the different countries. Also in Quebec, Canada, we've just engaged recently, not too long ago, a firm out there, Canada, where we're getting completely legal around the globe, period, end story. We are protecting you for the life of the company, and hopefully the company will outlast me for hundreds of years. We're going forward, no looking back. We're all in 5,000%. We got the most aggressive, successful-minded team with the Yvonne Tapias and Jason Browns and Alex Mortons and Matt Roses and Brandons and all of the leadership in our company, David and Chanel, and all the great leaders. We're working very closely. We're one family unit. Just so you know, your upline family, your reps, however you call it, your leadership is here to protect you and give you the best of the best of the best, okay? As I said, we're staffing the office in New York City with the compliance and customer support team. We're actually interviewing additional customer support managers right now. We have multiple languages ready to expand that even more. We have better platforms for the communications with customer support. We also have a fraud prevention team that we've been working with. We have 6 people fraud prevention. That means when we see any kind of credit card data that's not looking good, it goes through 6 different people on top of our software to make sure that we're completely protected, that don't have any negative stuff coming in to hurt the company. Let's see here. I have a whole list of things I want to talk about. And I want to officially congratulate Jason Brown. He hit the top rank of Chairman 500. And he reached out to me one day and he said, just look, like I hit the Chairman 500 level, I'm going to continue to work with my teams. Matt's actually working with the teams. We're working together, but I want to put more time in. I'll do other things that can help the family. And we had a meeting. It was myself, Jason, David, Isis, Yvonne, Alex. We all got together with Frank. All of us got together, and Jason took the role of Vice President of Field Operations. Now, he's not taking away from what he's doing already. He's adding a bit more, but he's given the ability to communicate with all his cross-line teams, like Jules and China's, Lawrence's, and Garrett's, and all of those other leaders. He's able to bring together as one family and work as a bridge between corporate and the field. And just amazing things have been happening. He's going to continue to work as a top leader, top chairman in the field, work with all these in the company, but has taken on so much responsibility and added so much value on the back. We wanted to recognize him as corporate as well. So I'm so proud of Jason, just coming into the business just about 2 years ago. Just a young guy, a lot of vigor, a lot of excitement, and to see him grow and professionalize and just the way he thinks I look at him as where I was 25 years ago. And I know his future is going to be massive. He has massive things to accomplish in life. Being just Chad 500, he wants to do more. And it just, again, it feels like me because I've taken on so much responsibility over the years. And I'm just like that balloon. You keep expanding and expanding and expanding. You can't go back. You just have to keep growing. And thank you, Jason, for blessing us and blessing the team and the family. So everybody, let's give it up for Jason Brown. Let's say thank you, Jason. Big in chat. Thank you, Jason. So I want to talk about our event in Miami. Write this down. September 14th and 15th will be the most spectacular event that's ever happened in iMarcus history. We set out in the late part of 2017 to promote Las Vegas. And quite honestly, when I walked into the room, I thought maybe 500 people will show up. And we had about 5,500 people pack Las Vegas event in March. It blew my mind. I just could not fathom the amount of people that showed up. I myself, as the CEO of the company, was still nervous at the day of the event, thinking, man, if a couple of hundred people show up, I'm good. And I walked into the event, and it was lines and lines and lines. I walked for 10 minutes, lines of people, and it blew me away. And it actually electrified me on the inside to say, you know what? IML Rise was amazing. Rise was absolutely amazing. Thank you, David and Monique. Thank you. Thank you for Mike and Marlene Stotts. You did an amazing job. Thank you so much for coordinating. I cannot thank all our leadership. Thank you for what we did in Las Vegas. But we set out after Las Vegas, and David and Monique said, what about IML soars? You know, we rise, now let's soar. September 14th and 15th, it's going to be Fort Lauderdale. And we call it Miami, but after speaking to all the leaders, we know Miami is a party city. The last thing I need is for people to show up at an IML Miami event and go party in Miami and troubles happen. We don't want that. Fort Lauderdale, more conservative, better spot. Let's bring everybody there. Let's keep everybody safe and protected in a positive environment. And I'm expecting between 6,000 and 10,000 people to come. Based on the rate that we're growing right now, we should hit between 6,000 and 10,000 people. We hired a new company, a production event company, over 20 years experience. Troy Lee had recommended them. Actually, a few different major people in the media had recommended them. They've done over 1,000 events, huge network marketing via events, and we're excited to have them with us. We're going to do it at the Broward Convention Center. We already have it paid. We already have it locked in, and the best place in South Florida for 5,000 to 10,000 people. So we did Fort Lauderdale. Also, doing it in Fort Lauderdale keeps your hotel prices low. That's important. We don't want people coming paying Miami prices. Better off paying Fort Lauderdale prices. It's reasonable. And a little known fact, I first learned about trading. I went to an event that Linda Rashke, my mentor at the time, she wasn't my mentor, and she was having it at the Marriott Harbor Beach in Fort Lauderdale. And that was in 1997. I went there, and gosh, I paid like $5,000 to go for a weekend, and I was there for a few days. So going back to Fort Lauderdale, gosh, 20-something years later to event with nearly 2,000 people is that's going to be an emotionally an exciting time, you know. So we picked the Broward Convention Center. It's the best place. Keep the hotels, all the prices for the airlines a bit better. Friday, we will secure an all-day IML TV event live. We're going to have it streamed. We're going to have multiple rooms, breakout education rooms. What we did in Las Vegas, we had 6 rooms and an average of 350 people in a room. So you do the math. There was over 2,000 people that plugged into the IML TV event. We were in Las Vegas. I'm expecting around 5,000 people to plug into IML TV live on Friday in September on the 14th. That's pretty exciting. We're going to be releasing a massive amount of hotel discount blocks, walking distance to the event. We're also going to be releasing VIP upgrades, ticket upgrades for the event. And let me see here. We're solidifying on some, oh my gosh, guys. I can't even say the names of the speakers that we're going to bring in, but I tell you one thing, bam, home run, okay? And possibly even bang, bang. So if you look at the home run and that, you'll just do some thinking on some of the top athletes that we're looking to bring in, some celebrities. We're not holding back. Miami or Fort Lauderdale is going to be insanity. IML Shores is going to be insanity. We're going all out. We're bringing the best of the best to the table. Non-MLM, I'm talking celebrity level people to help everyone. So just IML Shores should be on everybody's lips going forward. No question about it. We're working together with them. It's crazy. So let's talk about some of the products that we have going on. We just released on a beta version. The paid version will be over the next 6 weeks, 8 weeks, I think it is. But the free version right now is going on. And as you know, we went into the cryptocurrency world, the cryptocurrency space, and we engaged with one of the top guys in the whole cryptocurrency space. He's had it for years, since cryptocurrency came out. I've been following him. He's actually a very close friend of mine. And we discussed for months and months and months, and he engaged with us. Picasso is, I guess you know his name is Picasso. A lot of people know him. I could hear about all the numbers. Swipe Coin came out. What it is, similar to Swipe Trades, where you get the alert on your phone, and then you swipe it left or right, similar to Swipe Trades. For cryptocurrency, you get the trade ID on your phone, you swipe it left or right. Phenomenal. The guy's been hitting it out of the park. I've been watching it recently. Just did his ETH calls. It did his BTC calls. We have some of the same analysis, Elliott wave, market structure, a lot of complex analysis. Guys, Swipecoin is amazing. And right now, we have over 15,000 people using this product. 15,000 people get alerts every single day. And going into all the educational side, so things that are coming with Swipecoin are going to be hands down, one of the best things that's ever come out with Markets Live. I'm really, really proud of what's happening with Swipecoin. If you don't have Swipecoin, get on Swipecoin. Right? If you don't understand cryptocurrency, get on it and start learning it. There's nothing better than the value of education. With education, there's knowledge. With knowledge is power. With power gets the money. With the money, power, and knowledge, you cannot be stopped in this world, guys. iMarket Live is all about empowering millions of people around the world. Take advantage of this, guys and girls. Now, we also have Swipe Trades. Swipe Trades right now has 26,000 people getting alerts. 26,000 people getting Swipe Trades alerts. We're just, what is it, 18 months ago? Was it 18 months ago, Brandon? Sitting in the summer of 2 years ago, summer of 2016, thinking, what can I come up with? What can I come up with? And somebody said to me, what about this type of app? And we took it, and we went forward, and bang, when we released it, people jumped on it. And it's nothing better than seeing people get the, yeah, wow.
Look at that app. Isn't that sexy? That's what
Chris let's do a selfie. Anyway, we made 2 additions to the team. Now we have multiple traders sending out signals. Justin Adams leading the pack. We have 2 additional guys leading it, and they're on fire. Last week we had a 2,000. Last week we had a record week, and this month is going to be over 2,000 pips in the month of May. Right now they're right on target for it. So I'm real proud of our Swipe Trades team. We're also proud of our Swipe team. Now here's crazy. When we started iMarkets Live, we had just the IML trading room. It was me only doing the IML trading room. If you remember, I was doing it every day. I'd do it at the London session at 2 o'clock in the morning, go for 2 hours. Then the New York session, 8 o'clock, I'd go for 4 hours. And I was doing it twice a day, doing literally work around the clock back in 2015, 2016. And I realized that IML was growing so fast, I had to be CEO. I couldn't be the guy giving the education. And we started with Chris Derrick and another trader, and another trader, and another trader. And we've been adding traders and just adjusting. We created this TV. You can go on, and now you can see channels in English, multiple traders, cryptocurrency, multiple traders in forex, cryptocurrency. You can see in Spanish, Portuguese, German, French, around the world. And we have almost 30,000 unique people every month following it. It's mind-blowing. Look at the numbers. And this is our number one product. Education is our number one product. Again, you get the knowledge, you get the power, you get the power, you get the money. With that, you're unstoppable. So what's great about, we have 50 educators, over 200 hours a week. No other company in their history of trading is able to do this. We've got such a mass following and a mass amount of people that want to educate. And it's just blowing my mind. The amount, I can't believe it, 30,000 people watching a live TV education, live streaming every week. In the coming weeks, we're going to be adding an additional scanner educator. He has an amazing strategy, does certain scanners that we have. He's going to be added. We have 2 new Forex educators that for basics that are being added. Picasso, our crypto educator, is going to be going live on IML TV. So you're going to be having him swipe coins and live television. We added Polish IML TV, Italian IML TV we're looking at early June roughly. So we have 2 more languages, 2 more educators coming in multiple languages. We're going to continue to expand on the world, and I'm putting this out to the world right now, to all of our people that are watching. If you have anybody out there that you feel is a great educator, that could be a great asset to our company and to the many lives in our company, reach out to your upline, reach out to whoever it is, get Jason Brown, connect with him. I will do an interview with him personally, with with Jason, and we'll hire them if they fit the bill. Whoever you follow out there that outside of IML that you think is good, that wants to be part of our culture and help people, bring them to the table, bring them forward. Look, IML is about giving people opportunity, not just network marketing, but on the trading side. There was a time when I started, I didn't know anything, and I became mentored by one of the best in the world, and I became one of the best in the world, okay? Not one of the best in the world, but I became, okay, let's call it, I don't have any ego. I didn't mean to say it like that. And you know that, I know. I didn't mean to put it like that, but you understand what I mean. In my mind, I'm always the best, and I hope you feel that about yourself also. You're not going to be successful unless you feel like you're number one, no question about it. And I'll tell you something, when I first started trading, I used to look in the mirror and I started just talking to myself. I used to call myself the Muhammad Ali of trading, the best in the world. And that's how I thought before I even understood technical analysis. I thought I was the greatest trader of all time before I even traded. You have to get your mind right before you're actually successful. You know, truth is the truth. Now we have the web analyzer with Steve Hooley. I know Brandon's been helping with that, and some of the good people on our team. We got the binary traders have an amazing strategy to plug into that. But the web analyzer, brand new product, 14,000 paid users on it. It is just exploding. He's actually been on the road. He just did an event with, I think it was Austin Gods. I saw them out in France and some other countries. They've just been going from country to country. Thank you, Stephen Hooley, for blessing us with this amazing product. We partnered up, and it's been nothing but stellar. Just to see what's going on. We actually have people just teaching live. I know there's a guy out there, Sean Sutton, who's been working with us. He does his strategies for the web analyzer. I know there are some other people, but I'm directly communicating with some of the educators. So God bless Analyzer, Steve Hooley. And guys, look at the thousands of people. We have our harmonic scanner, which has thousands of unique users monthly. We have about 5,000 people looking at it on a monthly basis. And that's one of our key products, core products over the years. Hopefully that continues to just grow and help and support people in our type of industry, the market geometry industry, many, many, many years. And I just love the product. IML Academy, and my daily swing trade, at least maybe twice a week, sometimes once a week, sometimes 3 times a week. It just depends on the market. But the IML Academy and our swing trades are averaging over 50,000 unique views every week. That's nearly Oh my gosh, was it 200,000 a month, some crazy number. I was looking at it today. I was talking to Jason. It's just, I can't believe that many people actually watch these videos. I keep saying I can't believe it because IML has grown at such a level that it's just blown my mind. Because, you know, look, I had a vision and it surpassed my initial visions. And now I have visions of filling up Yankee Stadium. I could see it, you know. But IML Academy, our views are over 50,000 per week watching the videos. And what's cool is on Instagram, people send messages, and they always send me messages with like my teaching videos behind the scenes, like my IML Academy or market geometry or whatever it is, support resistance, and they're like, they'll tag me in it. So thank you so much, people, for tagging me. New products that are coming. Bang, 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 bang. Get ready. Chris Terry's coming back. All people making money. Listen, Jason Brown told me, Chris, you're presidential. The problem is he didn't tell me I'm president. So Sunday night sessions are coming. It's going to, over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to kick them off at 11 p.m. Eastern on Sunday nights. And after the seven-figure mentorship, that means you have the seven-figure mentorship call with all the top leaders, and from there, go into my class, which will be our Sunday night session. We come up with some cool name. I used to call it the Night Owl. But I'm going to be doing the live trading ideas. We're doing all the analysis to prepare you for the week in advance. So I'll spend an hour, 2 hours. It doesn't matter. Whatever it takes, I will go through. I'll do some nuggets every week. I'm back in the game, gang. Let the world know Chris Terry's coming back in the game and we'll be teaching live and showing the world how it's done. So I'm excited. I am truly excited and blessed. I cannot wait to be teaching from France, from Germany, from Alaska, from Utah, wherever I am in the world. My laptop is with me, and we're going to be out there educating, giving, and giving, and giving until my last breath. It's not going to stop, folks. We're amping up everything we got, going next level. Look, we want to be $1 billion company, and we got to put work in. So I'm coming back. So what we're going to do with this, what's cool about the Sunday night sessions that we're going to bring, it's going to be open for everybody in the world. Now, the only people that can chat in there are iMarkets Live members. But you can share it with free to other people, and you can show them iMarkets Live, what we do and how we teach. You can take my education live and share it to a prospective customer, and say, look, come watch our company, come watch our CEO teach. But the only way they actually make comments is if they're an IML member. So free to the world. That's the way it's going to be done. And I'm really excited about that. So if you're a platinum package user, you can use you can chat in there and ask questions, and maybe some group mentoring. We're going to figure it out, but I'll tell you one thing. That's going to be one of the biggest products that we have, that weekly meeting. I cannot wait. My goal, put 20,000 people on in a week. When I stopped doing my sessions, my Zoom sessions back in 2016, we had 5,000 people almost every day showing up. You know, crazy. We have a new product called the FX Longs, and we're looking to release this product. It's going to be free for platinum users. So my daily swing trades that I do now, which I do once, twice a week, 3 times sometimes, we're going to have that every day. We're going to have that every day by our educators, a couple of guys that are just absolutely outstanding. They're going to do every day. On top of that, with my weekly meetings, my live sessions, so we're increasing the value of Platinum package for free. We're going to be setting out our weekly swing trades. It's going to be amazing. Those guys actually flew into Utah and sat with me. They flew in on their own time to sit with me for 15, 20 minutes yesterday after the meeting. I was getting swamped by people, but I sat with them to shake a hand, to thank them. Flew in from at a pretty long distance. So thank you to those 2 guys that came in. Thank you so much. And we're looking forward to releasing that very soon. We're just waiting for the coding to be completed where we can get that going. So Swipe Trades Plus is coming in June sometime. We have a great group of traders prepared to go live, and they're extremely qualified and excited about bringing their level of success to Swipe Trades. So We selected 5 out of 15 traders who qualified over a 90-day period with amazing success record. Not come in and make one big trade, but consistency over the period of time. We love their work. There'll be an additional $15 a month, but you're going to get double or more of the amount of savings that you're getting now. So if you have swipe trades, you're going to love Swipe Trades Plus. So just adding value. We have other updates for Swipe Trades that are coming. We're going to be able to have a search box where users can search by the pair, by the master, and much more. I looked at the what they're doing right now. It's mind-blowing. You can type in the pair. It shows all the active trades. You can type in the educator or the trader. You can show all their trade going on, their alerts, signals. We have other widgets coming, like a little screen for the iPhone. You press it and it like shows menu breakdown. We also have the Apple Watch coming. We have a lot coming for Swipe Trades, mind-blowing. We're also going to be continuously improving Web Analyzer. We're going to continuously be improving IML TV and all the other great products and Swipe Coin, which is coming with it. I also talk about security. Many of you probably know we have deviated our security, with payments due to ensure that you're protected. So you're protected. I wrote this out, so just follow with me. You're protected, and the company is protected long term. Added features verified by Visa and 3D Secure to keep expired and stolen cards out of our system. Nothing hurts a company more than coming in with expired cards or fake cards or whatever, and we have at the door, just like a club you would have, any nightclub, that you got 20 security guards outside before you can go inside the club. They're going to take the gun, the knife out, your drugs out, all of that stuff, and you clean and let you in. And that way there's no problem. So we also, as a company, looking at being $1 billion brand, got to make sure that the company is protected, that our users are protected, that you're going to be around for the long term. All right? I'd rather get rid of something. I'd rather get rid of all the bad data and be around for the next 50 years than turn everything in and put us to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So we're all about protecting company. We know that more when enrolling can a little extra. We also need to protect the company and keep only clean transactions coming in. So please help us by having new customers contact the bank before. So if you've got a new customer, you call and say, listen, we're going to have a transaction coming from iMarkets Live. Just make sure it's approved. Make sure you call the bank. If it does get declined, call the bank. Okay? Let customers know this. This is a partnership, guys. This is a partnership. This isn't a card declines, call Ivan Tapa, call Jason. You are independent business owner. You're in business for yourself. You are the supplier of the products. You are the marketer. We are the product. We do all the transactions too. As a partnership, and I give you all the numbers, we pay everybody, paying out pretty good or really great. That means you are getting paid as an independent, independent business owner. Okay, you're in business for yourself. That means your customer, you're in charge of that customer. When that customer comes in, take the time, help him get set up. If his card is no good, that's not your fault. Okay, not his fault. You use another card. But call the bank first. The transaction gets declined. Call the bank again. All right. If there is issue after issue, then reach out to your upline. All right. Don't overload your Roy. Don't overload Jason. Don't overload your upline with emails that the card doesn't work. Okay. So just understand. Work together with your customers. Independent business owner. You're going to be independently helping those customers. Okay. Imagine 75,000 people calling the company. It's difficult. So we got to let everything fly upwards. So let's see. Also, we're also sending verification emails to some people. Ask for a copy of the photo ID. So if a transaction isn't particularly, we're not comfortable with it, we'll ask for some ID. We'll ask for some more information prior. So make sure you're always telling your customers, check their email. So when somebody comes into the company and they get set up, doesn't mean they're completely authorized yet. We send them an email for the first 48 hours. Hey, look, send us a copy of the ID. So really important to make sure your customers are always checking their emails. We also have an SMS verification system, as you guys may have seen. a new customer comes in, they got to put their unique phone number. They'll get a responder back. They got to put the code in. So any questions, take it to your upline leadership, upline sponsor. We're going to continue to improve and help everybody cure any little issues that you may find. A new back office that we've been working on behind the scenes. So I think our back office was great when we first started. Then it got to the point where, you know what, we need to change, okay? And now it's at the point where we need a new back office. I know this, but what we did was, many months ago, we engaged an amazing company. In the past 90 days, they've been programming, formulating. I've been sitting in meetings with them one-on-one at that table. It's actually, guys, the company's very close to me, actually a very close friend of mine. He's done an amazing job and partnered together to build some of the most amazing back-end technology. And coming soon, I'm not going to give a date, because if I give you a date, you're going to hold me to it, and you're going to say, Chris Terry didn't hit the date. I'm not going to give you a date, but very, very soon, we anticipate a brand new back office that is going to be more user-friendly, easier, faster, stronger. Just everything's going to be re-evolved to take it to that billion-dollar run. iMarkets Live last year did $53 million in sales last year. This year, I expect to triple it, if not quadruple it, okay? Expect to triple, quadruple this year, and over the next 24 to 36 months, $1 billion, because if we have 1 million customers, that means we're hitting the $1 billion mark. Our goal is 1 million customers by 2020. We have a $1 billion brand mindset, all right? And look, you know, I originally started, and I hope somebody was going to join us, you know, and little known fact, this is actually cool. When we launched the company in 2013, Isa said to me, she brings out a screenshot from Business from Home. It was in 2013, and she says, these are the guys we have to talk to. Now you have to understand something. My experience in network marketing was like this. It really was. I never made any network marketing. I talk about this on stage. But you know, I did well in training, but I wanted to build a network marketing company. ISIS says, you got to call all these people up from these other big companies, the top 30 out of under 30. And I'm like, I don't know how to call these people. I don't even know how to contact them, you know? 5 years later, Ivan Tapia, Alex Burton, there's 5 people in the Business Home, 30 under 30, that in iMarkets Live, and Alex Burton was one of them. Yvonne, I think there's a couple others. I forgot the exact names. I'm a little bit nervous here. But how amazing is, if you put that energy out and you put out to the world the law of attraction. Now, a lot of people think law of attraction means, oh, I'm going to make money, I'm going to make money, I'm going to make money, I'm going to make money. You make money. No, you're not going to make money. You actually have to put effort behind it and intention behind it. And the law of time also has to get there, right? If you remember the movie The Secret, when they talked about the law of attraction, then they talked about the law of time, and there was an elephant in the room that you can't think you're gonna, you know, it's just gonna pop up. Put the energy out there, and it will go out to the universe and draw in to you. It'll take time to get there. Okay. I'm sitting here actually. One of the gentlemen, I'm not going to give his name, but he's been working with Tony Robbins' company for many years. He's our top guy. He's actually sitting here with Brandon, and he's in IML. And we had a talk yesterday, and I said, you know, and I was actually speaking from stage, and quite honestly, the most important video I ever watched or listened to was Earl Shove, which was Jim Rome's mentor, which was Tony Robbins' mentor. Earl Shove, if you get a chance, go on YouTube, go on video, go on whatever is out there, and listen to that video. He talks about it. It was a 1965 talk in the Essex House. And what's funny is I'm actually working on engaging a condominium that's actually facing 150 feet from the, or 200 feet from the Essex House, the same place that he did the talk. And the reason I want that condominium is because it's connected right there to the Essex House. And every time I look out the window, it reminds me of Earl Shove's talk. And that talk actually started me thinking about Jim Rome, and then learn about Tony Robbins. I learned about Tony Robbins first. I didn't learn about Jim Rome first. I learned about Earl Shove first. And that talk that he did in 1965, listen to it. He was talking about stuff we talk about today. This is back I'm not 52. I'm 25 times 2 plus 2. All right, let's just get that. But he did it 52 years ago. He talked about the mindset and laws of attraction 52 years ago. So if you get a chance to do that, listen to that video. Next week, like I said, I was going to talk about something important. Next week on our 7-figure mentorship call, we're going to announce, huge announcement coming, that's going to be incentive for IML source for September. Do not miss it. Get the world on the call. Get all your customers, get all your IBOs, get prospective customers, prospective IBOs, get them on next week's call. It may be Alex Moore, it may be David Monite, it may be Jason Brown or Matt Rosa, whoever it is. They're going to get an announcement next week that we're going to take IMO from where it is. It's going to explode. New customers from around the globe, new lives are going to change from around the globe. And all the things that we've done so far, all the back-end things that we're doing, this is the beginning, folks. 1 month from now, I will do this again, and I promise you, we will have new things to bring to the table, new ideas to the table. We are raising our flag of freedom and free enterprise to change the world, okay? On another note, I want everybody to keep everything positive, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's on whatever Snapchats or whatever social media platform. Zero negative from our leadership, zero negative from anyone in our company. Unless you see me doing something like that, don't do it. All right? You're an ambassador for IML. You should be an ambassador. This is your company, not mine, your company, and protect us. No engaging in any negative whatsoever. Focus on $1 billion brand, focus on helping lives. And that's about it for me. I'm going to turn this back over to, hold on.
We actually got 3 more Chairman 10, Chris. We got to make sure.
Wait.
Yeah, got 3
more. 3 more Chairman 10.
3 more Chairman 10.
What's their name?
A couple of these did it like in 60 days. So we got Randy and Wanda Webb.
Randy Webb? Yeah, Randy, I know you're online. Actually, I talked to you earlier. Yeah. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. My God. Who else?
Wanda Webb. So Randy and Wanda Webb. We also got Alex Pizzani.
Alex Pizzani. Actually, we emailed each other today. Alex, thank you so much.
Jazz Williams.
I don't know Jazz personally, but I will know Jazz personally. Yeah, they make it my business to know Jazz.
Chairman 10, so give a shout to them.
Shout out new Chairman 10. You know what? Jason, are you there?
He unmutes himself.
Jason?
Jason. Yes. What's up?
Wait.
Jason.
We're here. I'm here. What up?
Jason, take it over. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I'll see you next month. And hopefully I'll see you very soon on the IML live sessions on Monday nights also.
Let's go. Guys, one more time, say thank you to Mr. Christopher Terry and Brandon Boyd for having this webinar tonight. Absolutely unbelievable. Guys, look, like Chris said, we've had an amazing last 60 days. Shout out to all the new chairman. I know Alan Badia, new chairman 100, David and Chanel Manitier, chairman 500, tons of new chairman 10s, Jeff and Angela Cruikshank, also brand new chairman 50s who broke multiple new chairmans along the way, and that's what it's all about. Guys, I saw a lot of things going on in the chat box. New website is coming. We've paid attention to the feedback. We've listened to everything that the leaders in the field had to say, and we are putting these things in place every single day. Look, I really just want to say I commend you guys so much, for seeing a vision, right, with the company and understanding that when we first got started in iMarkets Live, Matt, myself, Austin, Brandon Boyd, many years ago now, the harmonic scanner was the only product that we had, but we saw a vision. And now we have over 200 hours a week of live education, 50 plus educators. Guys, we're getting ready to add Polish education, Italian education. Okay, guys, I see a lot of people that want to step up and serve, step up and help. Like Chris said, we have a reputation management company coming in. We have so much great content and PR that we're going to bring to the table. That's going to be exciting. Guys, we have so many amazing things. So go out, spread the word, stay positive out on social media. I see sometimes that people want to shake the tree, but understand that a tree is a tree and it can't be shook if you're strong enough. So guys, much love. all day, every day. We're so excited. We'll see you next Sunday on the 7-Figure Mentorship Call. Make sure you are there because we're going to announce an incentive of a lifetime. I'm so excited. Guys, we're finalizing the details of this incentive, and we're going to roll it out next week, and it's going to really, really put wood on the fire, gas on the fire. So, guys, thank you so much. Thank you to all the leaders who are out there traveling, grinding, doing events, pouring into people. That's what it's all about. At the end of the day, focus this week on how many people you can help. And as a company, we will 100% get better every single day. Keep serving. Much love. Guys, the recording will be posted here shortly. Have a great night.